Hey, my people, e don happen again. 7 tortoise na im Queen Naomi discover for olori Marian's room at midnight. My people, hey, dis thing wey dey happen for Ooni of Ife palace, as we are hearing it as is alleged, as is rumoured. Why will such a great monarch be facing all these things? Why would he marry all these kind of women who has used juju and charm as their bedrock? None of them hand dey clean, as every day by day we dey hear one tori or the other happening right from inside the palace of Kabiyesi. My correct people, it is no longer news that these oloris never want olori Naomi back to the palace. They have gone as far as doing 1 or 2 at the fun fair, according to what people are rumouring. No be say I dey there, but na wetin we dey hear. If all the informations about these women is true, na im be say olori Naomi is not safe in that palace, neither is Tadenikawo safe in that same palace. Yes, but because of the love wey Kabiyesi and olori Naomi dey share together, olori Naomi and Kabiyesi no fit separate. Now, at the midnight of the day wey this incident wey I'm about to tell you happen, so they said olori Naomi woke up in the midnight around 1 to do a general prayer around the palace. All of a sudden, she began to hear some small noises, as if person footstep dey waka. Queen Naomi, whenever she is in mood of prayer, she is always fearless. We heard she took the bold step to go towards whatever that might be working in that night, to know what is actually happening around there. She didn't see anybody, to her greatest surprise. But where is the footstep coming from? My people, olori Naomi is a very brave woman. And most especially, that is why she is able to still stay strong in this marriage, even though there are a lot of gbas to and fro, bullets flying from all corners, from Ooni of Ife's stepmom, according to how we take care, from the oloris themselves, from Ooni's sisters them. It may interest you to know that the reason why the sisters of Olori Ooni and the Ooni stepmom are fighting Kabiyesi is because they know they are not Kabiyesi's biological mother and sisters. So they tend to destroy the happiness of Kabiyesi and olori Naomi. You won't tell me that if it is their real brother, their biological brother, if they would not do anything possible to see that their brother is happy. But this one, the little happiness wey Queen Naomi dey give Kabiyesi, they won't spoil am. But let me not digress. Let us still go to the point why we are here. Olori Naomi has been a very prayerful woman. And each time we hear, she used to come around in the palace. Every midnight, she will stand up, pray, walk around her palace, pray for the welfare of Ile-Ife kingdom. And in case anything, any charm, any juju is being buried in the palace. She has been doing all these things for over a quite long time. And this time around, she decided to do it again, only to discover footsteps walking about. She did not rush inside. She did not scare, because she knows if not, the only thing we fit scare olori Naomi for inside the palace that night, maybe thief or criminals came in, of which the security is too tight in the palace that no external or human being can come in like that in the night. So that one is already off, that it might not be thieves tiptoeing. So Queen Naomi really wants to know what is happening this night. Where are the footsteps coming from? If na witch, she go scatter them with her prayer. Trust olori Naomi. That is why she is brave enough to stand gidigba and try to find out. Hey, my people, wetin she see? E heavy for mouth to talk. She now went closer to where that footstep is coming from, towards olori Mariam's chamber's door. According to how we take care of her, I know they there. Lo and behold, see 7 tortoises, male and female, fighting each other as they crawl out from Marian's door and heading towards Queen Naomi's old apartment. Hey, wonder shall never end. They were quarreling, and this is the same thing that Iyanifat said one certain time, that they use a kind of dirty animal to represent olori Naomi and Kabiyesi in the spiritual realm, and they always inflict fights in these animals. She said is a dirty animal. She did not mention it. Now for this tortoise, male and female to be fighting every time, that night they were seriously fighting, and it's gonna be like saying a footstep. As they were crawling out, they were fighting. Another set of couple are crawling out. Queen Naomi stood there watching them. According to what we hear, before we know it, she began fire prayer. She fire prayer like say tomorrow no day that night. Trust olori Naomi and prayer. Inspiration was coming on her. She started kabashing. She prayed and prayed until the tortoise, the skin of the shell of the tortoise, according to what we hear, say the shell of those tortoise started breaking. Hey, my people, this is wonderful. This is so wonderful. And we heard that as they were breaking, the next thing is that Ibi started shouting from inside her room, "Who is disturbing me? Can somebody sleep in this palace for you? Why are you always showing yourself? Why are you disturbing my sleep? Can somebody lie down in her own house and sleep again? What are you doing in front of my chambers? Are you done with Kabiyesi in Kabiyesi secret chambers? What are you doing here?" They said Ibi came out with a lot of questions, and she was restless, and she was sweating. What could we call this? Is there any relationship or any connection between the tortoise and Ibi? Why the sweating under AC? Yes, of course, we know that Kabiyesi is a very rich king, and you can't tell me that each and every house, each and every room of the Oloris will not contain AC. Why is Ibi sweating? My correct people, this is clear, obvious, it's open. If this information is true, it is open that those tortoises are sent by Ibi. How are you going to explain that you are sweating while someone is kabaching prayer on the animals? Strange animals she saw in the night. What are you expecting? Ibi was restless, lamenting. Somebody cannot rest here. Somebody cannot sleep. By this midnight, you're already shouting. Why can't you rest? Go back to your husband's room. Please leave me alone. Your fire is too much. You are giving too much problem. Can somebody drink water and keep cup for you? Hey, they said Igby was saying a lot of things that night. Oh, hey, this is so scary. I never knew that their charm and juju has gotten to this extent. This is massive. So Olori Naomi prayed and prayed. As Ibi was lamenting, Olori Naomi was still busy firing prayer. Before we know what is happening, they said Ibi ran inside and locked the door. By that time, the scale of those tortoise has broken, and the next thing, Queen Naomi retired to the room, only for them to wake up in the morning and none of the tortoise were seen, not even trace of anything that happened in the night. I said, Olori Naomi did a very big mistake. That night she would have used kerosene or fuel and this and burned that tortoise. But in the morning there was no tortoise anymore. And it will now make Olori Naomi look as if she's lying if she's narrating to Kabiyesi what happened in the night, because no trace of broken scale, no trace of anything. The tortoise disappeared. Well, I don't know how true this information is, but that is what I'm hearing. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged information. I'll be right back.